Hello everyone, this is Favorite Goodbye back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Combiner Wars Silverbolt. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below which style video, or what else would you like to see in a video. So onto the Silverbolt himself. Here we have him in his nice little Concorde mode, or, a Concorde with a giant package underneath. So, but take a quick look at all that detail, if I can English. Anyways, you get the nice black for the cockpit. The nose cone is done in kind of a rubbery material. And if you want to recreate the Concorde taking off or landing or anything, you can do that. That's pretty thoughtful of them. They didn't have to do that, but they did. So, but anyways, a little bit closer on that detail. You get the nice door with some windows right up here as well. Don't know how it's coming across off camera or on camera. Get the nice orange stripe with some more windows that you can definitely see. And then you get a little bit of like a gunmetal silver right there. Autobot symbols as well. So not too much in the way of paint on the top. On the bottom there is a lot of paint. But that is the, yeah. So, but not too shabby. Now, for accessories, the base figure comes with a shield thingamadoodle, a kind of I call it a kind of a sniper rifle just because how long this thing is, and these two can combine, so you just plug them together, and then you can plug it in underneath here, those two ports with these two pegs, and there's that. And it does have a landing gear, so he can roll nicely, roll. Now, technically, Silverbolt does have his own landing gear. Right there, it's just molded, which they did mold it very nicely, in my opinion. So, there is that. Now, if you get the Perfect Effect upgrade kit, the one where it has like the chest and head, you'll get this piece, which is, painted, molded in all red, but they did really good on the white, in my opinion. So, even got some kind of mimic the combiner chest. But anyways, so what you can do with this is you take this port and you plug it into this peg right here. Plug it up, and it looks utterly ridiculous. Now, unfortunately, due to the way everything is shaped, you can't plug it into the hands, so that kind of sucks, but oh well. But you can plug these into the hands at least, so just plug that in. Then take this one, and you'll have to plug it in kind of backwards just because of how, all this is shaped. So, other than that, it looks, excuse me, decent. They did include two little guns on top, so that way he still at least has some sort of firepower underneath that nose cone of his. But anyways, for a real quick size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe. So, not too bad in size. He's definitely a big boy, that's for certain. So, there is that. So, overall, I think the play mode does suffer, but it's not the worst thing possible. I mean, the Concorde's a pretty slim jet, so they didn't really have much place to work. I think they did, decent with what they had. Now, I'm going to be curious how well the Age of the Primes one comes out, so... But anyways, let's get down to transformation. So start off by removing all the weaponry and, whatnot. So remove all this. I said remove. Thank you. And let's get started. So first things first, flip down that tail fin. It can go, can swing either side. Then you want to take this entire front section, lift it up, and double hinge it back. And there you go. Then there's your boombox mode, people. Insert your tape decks. No, I'm kidding. So go ahead and untab the wings from the arms. There is this slot right in here that will go over this lip. Just go ahead and tab that in, untab, and tab that right back in. Then you need to raise up the camera a little bit. Okay. There we go. All right, so next just bring out the arms. Straighten them out as well, bring them out. Then take the legs, untab them from right in there. So double hinge them out. And I have a slight gripe with the knees, but I'll get that in a minute. So for the feet, flip this out, kind of push from right under here, flip them around, then flip out the heel, then push in that panel, rotate to where the knee is oriented properly. Do the same thing for this side. Flip this all out. Flip out the leg or the knee or the foot. I'll make my way down there. Don't worry. And there we go. There we have the legs all done. So for the torso, just rotate the arm so the elbows oriented properly and bring it down. Do the same thing for this side. Then finally, pull out down on this red panel, flip up the head, and tab it back in. And so there you go. There you have Combiner Wars Silverbolt in his robot mode. And it's a pretty decent looking robot mode. You know, very faithful to the G1 cartoon. But take a quick look at that head sculpt. Focus, thank you. Get the nice silver for the face, blue for the eyes. Very nice helmet. Love all the molded. They even molded the back of his head, which I find kind of funny. So, I think the head on this one looks a little bit better than the Age of the Primes. But until I have it in hand, I'm not going to say definitively. So, oh, and some detail as well on that's revealed in the robot mode. So you get the nice nipple silver. Get the nice orange band going around his midsection. And his thighs are actually painted as well. It's a glossy kind of orange, which they didn't have to do that. I mean, I think it's painted because it's very shiny and it's not dull like the hip area right here. So, yeah. Now, for articulation, head is on a ball joint, so you get not really any down, you get quite a bit up. Full 360. Arms are on a nice ratchet, so full 360. In and out. You get a little under 90 degree of elbow bend, along with a rotation. The wrist can only move up. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but there's no way around it. For the legs, they can move forward that far. Back at the base, you don't get any back unless you work around the backpack, so you have to bring it out and then kind of put it back. So, but you get the full splits and then some. Thigh rotation. You get a double jointed knee for that full range of movement, assuming, you know, backpack getting in the way and all that. So, get this kind of straightened out. And for the feet, you get not really any up, you get a lot back. The heel can move up and down to sporting poses, and that is it. Now, speaking of the knees, I wish, and this is my gripe with Swoop as well, the A6 Swoop, is they can go all the way forward, and there was, in my opinion, no need for that. I wish there was like a stopping point that allowed you to have the knees straight, so that way you're not having to fight between two different joints, because you got to fight this top joint and this bottom joint to get them kind of standing straight, and it can get a little annoying. But what can you do? Anyways, he can hold his accessories just fine. I like to, if I have it separate, tab the shield into his arm, give him his long little, his long sniper rifle. And for this piece, you can just plug it onto the arm and have like a makeshift shield, or you can do what Fudai models did with their Devastator and push this piece down to give him kind of a boxing glove of sorts, if I can get it around the shoulder. So, boxing glove of kind of sorts, or just have him make it look like he's holding it. So, there is that. But anyways, for a real quick size comparison, here we have G2 sideswipe, so pretty tall, you know, again. And here we have Studio Series 86 Optimus. And I only bring this in because per Amazon, you know, basically the toy product page for Age of Prime's Silverbolt, he's going to be 7 inches tall. Well, he's 7-ish inches tall, so it'll be about the same height, give or take a few centimeters and all that. So, yeah, overall, Silverbolt is a very nice Combiner Wars figure. I will be going into the Combine mode in the next video, so be on the lookout for that. So, but as I was saying, the Silverbolt is a very nice figure. A little bit limited, in my opinion, in the shoulder area. Like, especially like that's one click out, and I kind of wanted like in between because I feel like this is a little bit too far out. This is obviously, I'm cramming him in my shelf type thing, which I will admit I have done that to some. But yeah, definitely one of the better Combiner War torso bots. So, but that's about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.